Hello everyone, I just want to welcome you back to my YouTube channel. Today is Saturday, December the 18th, and it's right at 10 o'clock p.m. So this video is going to be a dream documentation. This does involve a high-profile person, and I don't normally release names when the Lord gives me dreams about people, but I feel like I'm going to this time. Okay, so I had this dream. I believe it was yesterday that I had the dream. I can't remember if it was yesterday or last night. But within the past 2 days, I had this dream. Okay, so I told you how, I've been feeling like the Lord just wants me to rest. And that's exactly what's going on. I'm literally I've not been able to sleep. Most nights I'm up, I'm getting 1-2 hours of sleep. But for this past week, it's like the Lord has been knocking me out. Literally. Knocking me out. And so I know that it's a rest that He's ordained. And even though I try to fight it, He's literally putting me to sleep. And in a deep sleep. And when I had this dream, I was in a deep sleep. In fact, I believe it was day before yesterday evening that I had the dream, because I slept pretty much all night through the night. But nevertheless, I'm gonna just share the dream with you. Well, let me preface this. Of course, I'm at the bus stop, so if you hear noise in the background, that's why. Okay, so the dream. Now, in the dream, I am not in the dream, meaning I'm not a participant in the dream. It's like the Lord has me eavesdropping, like He's allowing me to hear a conversation. But I am not in the dream per se. Okay? So, in the dream, the dream involves Jeff Bezos, who is the owner of Amazon, owner of Amazon. So in the dream, I'm seeing and overhearing a conversation, and it is actually an interview. So he's dressed up in a tuxedo. He has on a bow tie as opposed to a regular tie. For some reason, that was illuminated in the dream. So he's dressed up like he is being interviewed. He's being interviewed by some type of media personnel. And it's either before or after a black tie event. So he's dressed up. He's in a tuxedo with a bow tie. And he's being interviewed. And they just ask him about, they're speaking about where he lives. And he says that, he states that, that he has a mansion in LA. And then somehow Miami comes up. And he says, well, Miami is home. And he's like Miami is his forever home. Like that's where he grew up, so on and so forth. Just like, oh yeah, Miami's home. And he then tells the reporter that he plans to purchase a mansion in Miami and move back. And in the dream, that was really the gist of the dream. That's all I was allowed to hear. And in the dream, as he's speaking about it, I'm discerning that although he may have homes in other places, that Miami is going to be his home base. So that's the dream the Lord gave me. I mean, that he allowed me to, allowed me to hear a conversation taking place. So I don't know if that's something that's, I haven't heard of anything concerning him moving to Miami or moving back to Miami. So I don't know. I always say, some dreams are from the Lord, some are not. But I always document what I see and what I hear, just to show that I'm a faithful steward over what God shows me or what I believe he shows me. So that was the gist of the dream, and I'm releasing it. I guess we will see. Time will tell if indeed he moves back to Miami. And the other thing that was illuminated, there were two things that were illuminated in the dream, and the one was the bow tie for some reason. I'm not sure why. The fact that he had on a bow tie, I don't know what that is about or what that symbolizes. And the other thing that was illuminated was he used the word mansion as opposed to like home or house. He didn't say, I'm going to buy a house. He didn't say, I'm going to buy a home. He said, I'm going to buy a mansion. And he even used the word mansion in speaking about his home in LA. He didn't say, where my home is. He said, I live in a mansion in LA. I can't remember exactly how he worded it, but basically that's what he said. And he said the same thing when it was in reference to moving back to Miami. He didn't say, I'm going to buy a home in Miami. And he said, I'm going to buy a mansion. So I'm not sure if that has some significance either, but that was pretty much the dream. So again, I normally don't release names when God shows me things about, high profile people, but I'm releasing it because I don't feel like it's anything detrimental. The other thing I was going to say is I was trying to discern motive. Is his motive in returning to Miami a good motive, a pure motive? That I could not discern. And I'm just going to say this because I don't know. I've been asking. Well, a couple of days ago, I heard a prophetic word from a prophet that I was listening to, and he was speaking about how the Lord had laid on his heart to begin to pray for billionaires. And he was specifically stating that right now, the one person that's on the list that he's praying for is Elon Musk. And he was challenging us to begin to pray for billionaires to come into the kingdom. And of course, he said that the list will grow, but right now, the one person that the Lord has him praying for is Elon Musk. And so, of course, we all know that Jeff Bezos is a billionaire. I believe he's still, I don't know if between him and Elon Musk, one of them is number one, one of them is number two, as far as wealth is concerned. So I said all that to say that, I have been questioning, like, even asking God, like, what kind of man is he? You know? Um, because of well, I'm not going to go into why, but I've been asking myself and asking the Lord, like, what kind of man is he? Like, anyway, my time's going short. I've got to cut this short. Be blessed. Thanks for listening.